Yo, dudes and dudettes, my name is Akpodiete, but you can call me Speed for short, and welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum version. Last time we explored Sand Gem Town a little bit, then we came back home to get a journal from our mother and also Barry's parcel, which is apparently Barry rushed off from home forgetting something. And we also got some Pokeballs, which we can use to catch Pokemon. But I'm not going to catch Pokemon just yet. I know, I'm definitely going to do the bios. Oh, and this is the nickname I chose for my Piplup. Biscuits. Like, home skilly biscuits. Like, I don't know. I just really like that name. So, cutting away to me in Sand Gem Town now. Or not, Biscuits just gotta level up. And learn Bubble. Okay, back in Sand Gem Town. Let me see, do I need to heal? No, I do not, because my mother healed my Pokemon for me. Okay, so yeah, so Bubble is a special move. I think, yeah. It's only 20 power. So, let me see, let's do some calculations really quick. So looks like it's a little bit higher. Same type attack bonus makes Bubble 30. So Pound is still technically more powerful than Bubble because of same type attack bonus, which basically means that if you're a water type and you use a water type move, you get an extra half to the power. So Bubble has 20 power, but on the Piplup it's actually 30 because it's water with water. And water make more water. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think it made sense. Whereas Pound just stays as 40 power, so Pound is still probably the better choice to use on my Piplup. So let's head up to Route 202. And look who was waiting for us. Oh, that's right! Speed! I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. And I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me. Watch me wait. Okay. A wild Bidoof appeared. So basically we just sit back, relax, and watch Dawn do all the hard work. So basically the idea when catching Pokemon is that you want to weaken it with your moves. So Chimchar's going to use Scratch, bring Bidoof's HP down. Ideally you want to bring your opponent's HP down to red. But yellow is okay too. Then on the bottom screen you go to bag and Pokeballs and select a Pokeball and use it. One, two, three, click. Gotcha. Bidoof was caught. And yeah, when you get the 1, 2, 3 click, that means you have successfully captured a Pokemon. And their data will be added to the Pokedex, and you get the opportunity to nickname them. Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. Important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. And also, it's helpful to paralyze Pokemon, burn them, poison them, put them to sleep, or freeze them, all different status conditions and stuff. So Don will give us some Pokeballs. P-O-K-accent-E balls. Yeah, lots of Pokemon with you, it will be safer on long trips. Plus, it'll be a lot more fun. Yeah, more friends equals more fun. So, you guys wanted Pokemon bios? I'll give you Pokemon bios. Let's go! Alright, I'm going to be going over Pokemon in reverse order of their availability. So, I'll start off with Shinx, which is a Pokemon that you can only catch on Route 202. It's the Flash Pokemon, it's an electric type. It ends up being a pretty good mixed attacker in terms of its stats. It's not a fast electric type, which is surprising. Usually electric types are pretty speedy and stuff. It's got two really interesting abilities. The first one is Rivalry, which gives you a boost to your attacks if your opponents are the same gender. However, it lowers your attacks power if your foes of the opposite gender. So it's somewhat reliable, I would say. Intimidate, I'd say, is the more consistent one, where it just always lowers your opponent's attack stat whenever you enter the battle. Then its evolution chain, before it evolves, it doesn't really learn a lot of electric type moves except Spark at level 13. Then at level 15 it evolves into Luxio, and at level 30 it evolves into Luxray. Luxray is a really good Pokemon. It's got really good stats, and in the end it does have good moves. You just gotta get through those first 13 levels to level 13 when it learns Spark for you to actually be able to use this Pokemon well. I would use it on my team, but I have another electric type in mind. Next up is Kricketot. Kricketot is a bug type Pokemon, and bug types are classically known for being somewhat weak early game Pokemon. You can see its attack stat is actually pretty good, I would say. Its ability is Shed Skin, so you have a 30% chance of being healed of status conditions. That doesn't include stuff like Confusion or Infatuation. That's only core status moves like Poison, Paralysis, and Burn. And then Sleep and Freeze just heal on their own in time anyway. I don't know if it affects those conditions themselves, but I know for sure Burn, Paralysis, badly Poison, and Poison. And then as far as evolution chain goes, Kricketot evolves at level 10 into Kricketune, so really early evolution, but in the long run the stats are not going to support you through the whole game. Next up is Bidoof. Bidoof is a pretty common occurrence in Pokemon. You have these early game normal types that aren't incredibly strong. However, they make good, as the Pokemon community likes to call them, HM slaves. Bidoof's base stats, not great, pretty subpar actually, but and it really doesn't get any good moves either. However, where it does shine is in its abilities. Its abilities simple doubles your stat boosts, and I believe stat reductions too. So if you use the move Defense Curl, your defense power gets doubled instead of just getting boosted like it normally would on a normal Pokemon. And the same thing for offense boosting moves and things like that. Its other ability it can have is Unaware. Unaware makes it so that your opponent's stat changes are completely ignored. So if your opponent boosts its attack like 7,000 stages or something, and it attacks Bidoof, Bidoof will pretend as if its attack didn't get boosted at all. So it's got some unique abilities. If you can use them in the right way, I'd say you've got yourself a not terrible Pokemon on your team. At level 15 it evolves into Bibarel, and whether you plan to use this Pokemon on your team or not, it is very useful for HMs. Being a normal water type, it learns, I'd say, all except 2 HMs in the game, so it's definitely worth picking up. I tried using a Bibarel once, it didn't work out, but then again, I didn't know how the abilities work, so maybe if you know how to make those abilities work, the Pokemon will work for you. Next up is Starly, and Starly is by far one of my favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, one of my favorite flying types. It ends up being really fast, really offensive, and it's got, for now, the ability Keen Eye, which prevents accuracy loss. However, when it evolves, it will get the ability Intimidate, which, like I was saying on Shinx, is pretty reliable. It always lowers your opponent's attack stat against battle. I'm not spoiling its evolutions. Why? Because, like I said, it's one of my favorites, so I'm going to be using it on my team for this Let's Play. Quick, I guess you could say, addendum to these bios. I wanted to say really quick that these Pokemon, all 4 of them, are ones that I really like. I was listening back at it, and it almost sounds like I was kind of talking down some of these Pokemon. They're all not powerful Pokemon, but they're Pokemon that I really like. I really like Kricketune. I really like Bibarel. You know, these are all good Pokemon. They're all Pokemon I've used on previous playthroughs. Did I use them all, all the way up to the final boss? No. But I would say if you like these Pokemon, feel free to use them. Second thing, Shinx is only available on Route 202. Kricketot's only available on routes 202 and 201. Starly and Bidoof are available on route 202, 201, and Lake Verity. Just wanted to get that out there. Kricketot is a morning and night Pokemon, which means it's only available from the hours of 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., which is nighttime, and then 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is morning time. Alright, back to your regularly scheduled program. Yep. I knew it. So I couldn't find a Starly on Route 202, even though they are there. There are Starlies on Route 202. I couldn't find one. So I went back to Route 201. And I found myself a Starly, and just like I thought, it was level 2, but it's female, which is kind of what I was going for. I was going for a female Starly. This is the Pokemon that I shall catch and add to my team. Starly was sky boom. Gotcha. Starly Zato is added to the Pokedex. It is the Starling Pokemon. I should give it a nickname. The nickname that I shall give it is Forever Gonna Be a Mystery. Nah, I'm just kidding. I will be right back because I must train up that Starly, for it is only level 2, and you can see the slight difference in my Pokemon's levels right here. Actually, here, let me just show this. If you the inside of the Pokemon Center, since I haven't shown it, I'll probably for the most part cut these out because they're pretty much going to be the same thing every time, except when there's useful items and stuff inside the Pokemon Center. Just our Pokemon to full health, and they hope to see us again. Now I'm going to cut away and go train this Starly. Alright, so I got Villa, my Starly, up to level 6, and in the process it learned Quick Attack at level 5. Much better move than Tackle, 40 power, 100 accuracy, always goes first. I like it very much. It's kind of like an uphill battle. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's kind of like an uphill battle. Like, before you get Quick Attack, it's so hard to train up these Pokemon. But then, like, Starly is just... once he gets Quick Attack, he just... Two shots everything. I was about to say it destroys everything, then I kind of realized, no, it's like 2-hit KOs. Okay, maybe 3 hits. But it's better than before. Like, I was doing 1 damage to this Kricketot, and it was using Bide. And so I was doing 1 damage, then 2 damage. Then it was using Bide and giving back 4 damage. So it was a very long and tedious fight. I ran out of potions. I didn't run out. I had 1 left, so I went to the store. And I bought, like, 3. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah. Oh no, we've been spotted. You're a Pokemon trainer and so am I. Our eyes met, so battle we must. Thank you, youngster Joey. I mean youngster Tristan. Because of course you're nothing like youngster Joey. Of course. So he's got his own Starly, you got a Starly. We're gonna try and make quick work of this. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I finish this now. It's actually already bright outside. I usually record when it's dark so I don't get glares and stuff. But, what? Are you serious? Okay. But I wanted to make sure I finish this before I lose my train of thought or anything like that. But, yeah, I can't believe Villa actually fainted just now. So that means I'm gonna have to go back into town and heal. Okay, Biscuits grew level 10. You get a lot more experience when you're fighting a Pokemon trainer than when you're just fighting wild Pokemon. Figured I'd toss that in there. Alright, give me a sec. And that's why you should always pay attention. Trainer tips. All Pokemon that are involved in a battle. Oh, whoops, camera. Earn experience points. The more the Pokemon battles, the stronger they will become. Alright. So I figured something I kind of wanted to talk about was what kind of music have you guys been listening to? I've recently been listening to this person named Holland. She's a contemporary singer, and it's weird because some of her music is country-ish, and then some of it is like hip-hop-ish, and then some of it is gospel-ish. So it's kind of like country, gospel, and hip-hop mixed together, which sounds bad, but it's actually very good. I really like it. And I don't know, she's got this really unique and varying style to her stuff. I've only listened to like 4 of her songs because I have no idea where her albums are. But yeah, I think my favorite right now is Steady Me. It's on YouTube. I'll probably, bless you, I'll probably put a link in the description. Should probably heal after that. There we go. Alright. Oh, why? I'm actually not really that bothered by fighting wild Pokemon. Speaking of which, I should probably catch some more. Because I'm going to need more than just 2 Pokemon on my team. Youngster Logan sent out of Birmingham. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped. I don't know why I tapped. That's weird. But yeah, I guess you could say my favorite genre of music is definitely hip hop by a large margin. Especially Christian hip hop. I'd say that's my favorite specific genre. Oh, Villa learned Wing Attack. Then I also like dubstep and EDM. I like country and R&B. The thing about country is there's not a lot of good country artists, which is why the majority of people you ask will probably say that they do not like country, because there's just not a lot of good country out there. And like the good stuff, you probably have to go back a few years to find, is what I would say. There is, okay, I do want to catch one more Pokemon. There's a Potenion right there. Yes, that is right there is exactly what I was looking for. A Bidoof. Yeah. Even like the majority of the music I listen to, you see like it's mainly hip hop, and then like after that you see the next most is like dubstep, and then like you'll see like R&B like sprinkled in there in a lot of places. So I guess I'd say that's my top 3. But yeah, you definitely want to catch a Bidoof, I would say, because when we get to hidden machines, Bidoof can learn the majority of them, and a lot of the early ones are not very strong, so you don't want to keep them on your Pokemon. Hidden machines are just moves that you can never forget, unless you have help from a special person that comes later in the game. As far as nicknames go, you know what? I don't actually have a nickname for this. Yeah. You guys can feel free to suggest in the comments what to nickname that Bidoof. Not like it's going to be used for much besides HMs, but yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. We went over the Pokemon on Route 202, and if Jubilife is right there, that means that next time we're going to be giving Barry his parcel. My name is Akpodiete, but you can call me Speed for short. Favorite my videos, comment, rate, and subscribe.